Hi, good day to all of you. I am Mark Dibnarido from BSIT 2-1. Now, I'm going to introduce you one of the basics in Java programming, the looping statement. Looping statements in Java enables you to execute blocks of statements repeatedly. The Java programming language supports three types of loop constructs. One is the for loop, the second is the do-while loop, and the third is the while loop. The for and while loop test the condition statement before executing the loop body. This implies that for and while loop might not execute the loop body even once, whereas do loops execute the loop body at least once. The for loop. A for loop is an entry-controlled loop, and it will test the condition before entering in the loop body. The statements within the loop will be getting executed at least once, if and only if the condition is true. Otherwise, the following loop statements will be getting executed. Now, I'm going to have an example in our for loop statement. But first, you must go to your command prompt and locate your Java folder. After locating your Java folder, locate the bin folder. After locating to the bin folder, type edit space your file name. Since we are going to have an example about for loop, I will name it as for loop. .java for the extension name. I've already made an example of Java program. As you can see here, it says that for int x equals 0, then if x is less than or equal to 5, x plus plus system.out.println x. For is the looping structure. Here, this line is the looping structure. It says that if x is less than 5, it will print x, then it will increase by 1. Since x is 0, then it will print 0 to 5. Let's try if it is working. Save first, then exit. Don't forget to compile your Java program. JavaC for compilation. Since it has no error, let's try to run it. Java, then your file name. Here you go. It prints 0 to 5. Now, let's go on to the while loop. A while loop is an entry-controlled loop. This loop will check the condition before entering in the loop. The statements within the loop will be getting executed at least once, if and only if the condition is true. Otherwise, the following loop statements will be getting executed. Now, let's have an example in our while loop statement. I already made one, so let's analyze. I name it as while.java. As you can see here, this is the while loop statement. While x is less than or equal to 5, system.out.println x, then x plus plus. It says that if x is less than or equal to 5, it will print x, then x will increase by 1. Since our x is 0, then it will print 0 first, then increase from 1 to 5. Let's try to run it. Let's save first, then exit. JavaC for compilation. Since it has no error, let's try to run it. As you can see, the output is like my for loop structure. My output is 0 to 5. Then the other looping statement is the do-while loop. The do-while loop is an exit controlled loop. This loop will test the condition at the exit of the loop statements. So at least once, the statements will be get executed, and after once the condition will be checked, it will print. If then the condition is satisfied, the loop will continue, otherwise the following statement will be executed. Now, let's have an example about do-while loop. And I made one, and I'm going to explain how it works. I name it as do-while. You can see here the looping statement. Do system.out.println x, x++, while x is less than or equal to 5. It says that it will do printing x and increase it by 1 while x is less than or equal to 5. Since our x is 0, it will print first 0, then x will increase by 1, then the condition is in line. Then the looping statement is going to continue until x is less than or equal to 5. Let's try to run the program. Compile it first. It has no error. Then let's try to run. It has the same output in our for while loop. It prints 0 to 5 because our example in for loop, while loop, and do while loop has the same output.